Kia ora, I'm Ty. Today for you I have a yoga flow for the booty. We're gonna work those glutes. So you don't need blocks. Yeah, you don't need blocks today. Yay! For you if you don't have blocks. If you do have blocks, maybe keep them by just in case you feel like integrating. Come to find easy seat on your mat. We'll begin with grounding ourselves. So plant your hands on your thighs. Elongate the spine with the crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Option to close your eyes or keep your gaze soft. Start to elongate your inhalations and slowly expel your exhalations. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Take a moment to acknowledge where you are today, physically, mentally, and emotionally. How are you feeling? Now I invite you to join me in one unified breath. So wherever you are, exhale everything out and inhale fully. Exhale completely. Slowly crack open the eyes. I'm going to start in tabletop. So make sure your shoulders are stacked directly over your wrists, hips over the knees. Make sure your spine is long. From here we're going to do some little donkey kicks. So you're going to lift that right knee off the earth and you're going to kick that right heel to the sky. Nice. Draw the knee to the chest and then you're going to kick it back up to the sky again. Make sure your toes are flexed and your feet, so your toes are pointing backwards. So inhale, draw your knee to the chest. Exhale, kick. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. I want you to feel that burn. Nice. 2 more. And release. Take a moment to find some neutrality in the spine, and then you're going to lift that left knee. This time, kick the left heel to the sky, draw the knee to the chest, and repeat. Inhale, draw the knee to the chest, exhale to kick. Boom. Make sure your hips are still square when you're doing this. You're not twisting your hips open too much. So actively press firmly through the left hand. Keep going. I don't know how many did on the other side, so we're just going to keep going until I feel that it's right. 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice. Straight away. Going to move your hands, one hand in front of where they currently are. Tuck them toes and find your downward dog. Keep a nice little bend in the knees, pedal out the feet, the heels. Make sure you're breathing. And draw the chest to the earth. Nice. From here you're going to round yourself forward. Make sure the shoulders are stacked directly over the wrists and find a plank pose. Cool. You're going to draw that right into the chest again. And you're going to step that right foot back. Left knee to chest. Left foot back. Right knee. Maybe start to get a little run going. Nice. Going to do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, and find your downward dog. From here, you're going to lift your right leg high, flex the toes and point them straight down. Three-legged doggo. On an exhale, draw that knee back into the chest. Plant your foot between your hands. If you can't reach it there, grab it and place it there. From here, you're going to press firmly into that right foot. Activate that right, hammy. And your arms are going to come forward and up and find yourself a high lunge. So you're on the ball of the back foot here. Right glute is active. Nice. Breathe. From here, you're going to swing your left hand forward and your right hand back and come to a high lunge twist. Make sure your inner thighs are pulling together to create some stability and balance so you don't have a little fall like I just did. Make sure you're breathing and spiral your hands back up for a high lunge. Plant your hands to frame your front foot. Step your right foot back, downward dog. All right, gonna go to the left side now. Lift that left leg high, flex the toes. As you exhale, knee to chest, foot between the hands. Arms come forward and up for that high lunge. Check yourself, so make sure your knee is stacked directly over your ankle. Avoid putting any unwanted pressure on the joints. Torso is long, arms are reaching, left glute is active and the hips are square. So many things to check. All right, from here, open yourself up so your right hand comes forward, left hand comes back. Draw those inner thighs together to find some stability. Nice. And arms forward and up again, high lunge. Plant the hands, step yourself back, downward dog. We're gonna move through a flow. Let's just merge all your words together. Look towards your hands, step to meet, and exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana, and exhale, fold. As you inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up for Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, palms by your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold yourself back down. Press firmly to the earth as you step yourself back to plank. Option here to lower the knees to the earth, or with control, bend your elbows and lower your entire body. Chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra, or push yourself to, inhale to baby cobra or push yourself up to cobra. And to come back to downward facing dog, you're either going to tuck your toes, find tabletop, then send that booty up and back for downward dog, or you're going to press firmly into your palms, find plank, and then send yourself up and back. All right, going to build on that flow now, so right leg lifts, toes are flexed, pointing down. Look to your hands, and as you exhale, step that foot between the palms, find your high lunge. Now I said we're going to be working the glutes today, and I did not lie. It's going to be balancing as well though, so wherever you are, press firmly into that right foot. Step that left foot forward a tad. You're going to come to find warrior three. So maybe splay those toes. Come on to that right foot. Push all your weight down as you lift your left foot off the earth. Arms come forward. You're kind of creating a T with your body here. Awesome. Keep a micro bend in that right leg. From here, we're going to go into a standing split. So grab the earth with your hands and lift that left foot up even higher. If you did have blocks, you can put your hands onto blocks just to bring the earth closer to you and go from there, up to you. All right, you should feel a little burn now. From here, we're going to come back up, find stork pose. So press firmly through that right foot, arms come all the way up to the sky, left knee comes to the chest. Nice. It's a hard little one, that one. Gonna come back to warrior three now, so tilt yourself forward once again, send that left foot back, hands forward, and then you're gonna step that left foot onto the mat, big toe facing the left front corner of your mat for a warrior one. Gorgeous. Hold for an inhale and an exhale. Your next inhale, you're going to straighten that front leg, and you're going to turn your front foot to the left side of the mat and find yourself for a wide-legged forward fold. So you can have your hands on your hips, hinge at your hips and fold over. Make sure your the outside edges of your feet are parallel to the outside edges of the mat. Hinge at your hips and find standing once again. Turn that right foot forward. Plant your hands to frame that front foot. And then you're going to step that right foot back to downward facing dog. And move on to the left side now. So lift that left leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant that foot between your palms. Find your high lunge. Nice. Step that right foot in a tad, and then put all your weight onto your front foot and find your warrior three. Lift that right foot off the earth, press firmly into that left foot. Torso is long, arms are reaching. Awesome. Plant your hands to the earth and lift that right foot even higher. Make sure the toes are pointing down to the earth. From here, this is the tricky part. Arms come forward and up to the sky. You're going to lift that right knee to the chest. Nice. Then tilt your torso over once again for a last warrior three. Then step that right foot back to find warrior one. So the big toe of the right foot is facing the front right side edge of your mat. Nice. Straighten that front knee. Turn yourself over to the right. So the outside edges of your feet are facing the outside edges of your mat. Hands on your hips and hinge and fold for a wide-legged forward fold. Hinge at your hips and come back up to stand. Left foot turns to the front of your mat once again. Hands frame that foot. Step yourself back. Downward dog. Look towards your hands. Step or jump to meet. Exhale to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge your hips and round yourself out and all the way up for Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale, palms by your sides. So inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Press firmly through your palms as you step or jump back to plank. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale to baby cobra or cobra. And exhale, tuck those toes. Find your downward dog. Nice. Alrighty, inhale, lift that right leg high, toes are flexed, pointing straight down. And on an exhale, draw the knee to the chest, plant the foot between the palms, find your high lunge. Press firmly down through that right foot, right glute is active, hips are square. And then step that back foot in a tad and lengthen yourself over for a warrior three, lifting that left leg off the earth. Awesome. Plant the hands onto the earth and lift that left leg even higher for a standing split. Alrighty, from here we're going to come into that move that everybody probably hates by now. Lift your arms all the way up to the sky. Draw that left knee to the chest. Whoop. Find your stork pose. From here you're going to squat into your seat. You're going to put that left ankle on top of the right thigh. Come into a standing pigeon. So you're resting that left ankle / shin on that right thigh, squatting into your chair, arms are lifted. Whew. All right, come back to your stork, knee to the chest, round yourself over for your warrior three, arms forward, left leg up and back, then step that left foot back, warrior one. Nice, that was hard. From here, you're going to straighten that front knee, turn to your left, make sure your feet, the outsides, are placing parallel to the outside edges of your mat. Hands to your hips and hinge and fold, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge at your hips again, come back up, right leg faces the front, plant your palms to frame that foot, step that right foot back, downward dog. From here we're going to go into another flow, so look towards your hands, step or jump to meet, and as you exhale, fold for Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift out of Uttanasana. And exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up for Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms by your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Press firmly through your palms. Step or jump back to plank. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes. Find your downward dog. Last side, lift that left leg high. And then exhale, plant that foot between the palms. Find that beloved high lunge. Nice. Square off those hips and then step that back foot in a tad. Hinge forward over that front leg as you lift the back leg and find a warrior three. Breathe into the booty. Plant the palms to the earth and lift that right leg even higher. From here, you're going to lift those arms to the sky and draw the right knee to the chest. Stork pose. All right, slowly sit into your chair as you extend that right foot on top of the left thigh, standing pigeon. Sit a little deeper. Nice. Stand back up, draw the knee to the chest once more for a stork. And then you're going to hinge forward, draw that right leg back, arms forward for a warrior three once more, and then drop that right foot onto the earth. Find your warrior one and breathe. Nice. Straighten that front knee. Spiral the feet to the right, outside edges of your feet are parallel to the outside edges of your mat. Hands come to your hips and fold for a wide-legged fold. Hinge at those hips once more and find yourself back up. Left foot faces the front of your mat now. Frame that front foot. Step yourself back, downward dog. Option to stay here and dog or follow me through one last flow. Look towards your hands, step or jump to meet. Exhale to fold for Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge at your hips and round yourself out and all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms by your sides. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hinge and fold all the way back down. Press firmly through your palms, step or jump back to plank. Lower yourself down, Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra. And exhale, tuck the toes, booty up and back, downward dog. We're going to look towards our hands now and step or jump to meet. Exhale to fold, once more for Uttanasana. On an inhale, bend those knees, arms come forward and up, and we're going to find a chair pose. So sit back onto your invisible seat. Bend those knees. Try and put all your weight onto your heels so you can almost lift your toes off the earth. Nice. From here, palms come to prayer at the chest, and then you're going to twist over to the right and press your elbow to the outside edge of your right foot so you can almost push that elbow against the outside edge of your right knee to open that chest. Inhale, arms forward and up once again for chair. Then bring those palms to prayer once again and twist over to the left. Push the right elbow to the outside edge of your left knee to open that chest. Burn, baby, burn. Alrighty, come back up, arms forward and up. Hands come to the earth. Straighten the legs. And then fold, Uttanasana. Press firmly to your hands. Step both feet back to find downward dog. Then you're going to plant your knees to the earth. Untuck the toes, send the booty to the heels. Child's pose. Much deserved. Come back to your breath. And then you're going to slowly walk your hands back to meet your knees. Nice. Sit onto one side so you can fling your legs out in front of you. And my favorite part of every yoga session, we're now going to lie onto our backs. Plant your feet into the earth and your heels are right up against that booty. Then you're going to lift that right foot and plant it on top of your left thigh. From here you're going to interlace your hands either around your left thigh or on top of your left shin. Make sure your shoulders are pressing into the earth and your hips are square. Now to square off those hips, you're going to actively push that right knee away from you as you draw your left leg towards you. Feel a nice glute stretch in that right side. From here, you're going to untie your hands and you're going to send that left leg over more. So you're kind of creating like an eagle leg with those eagle legs with those legs. And then you're going to send those legs over to the left. And your arms come out to a T for a spinal twist. Look over to the right side. And breathe. If this is too much for you, untwist them and just stack them. Once again, make sure your shoulders are pressing into the earth. It's more ideal to have your shoulders on the earth than to have your knees on the earth. Take a couple of deep breaths. And come back up. From here, you're going to plant your right foot on the earth and your left foot is going to come on top of your right thigh. Once again, interlace your hands either around the back of the right thigh or on top of the right shin. Make sure your shoulders are pressing into the earth, and you're going to send that left knee away from you as you draw that right knee towards you. Nice. All right, you're going to untie your hands and send that left leg further over the right, and then drop those legs to the earth. Arms come out to a T and look over to the left. Nice. Draw those knees back into the chest, plant the heels to the earth, and then send one leg long and the other. Arms come long by your sides. Take any last minute movements before we find Shavasana. Throughout this session today, we've had a bit of a focus on the breath, especially when you're holding those balancing poses. Breath is key. So we're going to come back to that breath in Shavasana. Just want you to focus on deepening your inhalations and elongating those exhalations. When you're ready, bend your knees and plant your feet back onto the earth and roll over onto your preferred side, using your hands as a pillow for the head. Take one round of breath here. And slowly push yourself up to find easy seat. Plant your palms on your thighs, facing down or up. Keep that tailbone pressed into the earth and the spine and the crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Bring your palms to prayer at the center of the chest. And I invite you once more to share a unified breath with me. So wherever you are, exhale everything out here. And inhale fully. Exhale completely. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. To acknowledge and pay respect to the higher wisdom that resides within. Bring your thumbs to your lips as a reminder to always speak kindness to yourself and others. And bring your thumbs back to your heart as a reminder to always come back to your limitless capacity to love. Bow the wise mind to the loving heart and thank yourself for honoring your body, mind, and soul by coming to practice on your mat today. The light within me shines the light within you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for taking the time to share this practice and come and flow on your mat. I hope you got what you wanted. I hope your booty feels sore tomorrow in a good way. Stay tuned, stay groovy. Namaste.